Hey everybody, this is Daniel Garza, and this is my cancer journey video diary. And I don't remember what day I'm on in the countdown, but I hadn't been on in a while, mostly because the week after chemo, there's a lot of nausea and very low energy, and I just wasn't feeling well enough to sit up. This is the first time I've actually sitting up to sit up and record and talk to you guys. Um, the nausea was really bad. I wasn't eating. As you can see, people, my cheekbones are here. I have cheekbones. Um, I was I was feeling kind of disgusting too. I hadn't. My weight right now is about 151, 152, which is the lowest I've been in years, and it's not pretty for me to see me that way. Um, I'm hoping you guys can see the light okay with this. Um, but things had not been that great until today. I wasn't eating properly. Everything I ate just tasted gross or made me throw up, or I was vomiting a couple of times. Sleeping patterns were all over the place. Definitely chemo week was a lot easier than chemo off week, which is really crazy because I thought, oh, I did great with chemo week. I'm going to do awesome with chemo off week. This is a piece of cake. But it really wasn't. Not to mention um, the mood swings, the high levels of depression and just misery. Um, Today's the first day that I have a sense of humor. I had not been in any kind of any talk about my weight or my looks or anything just made me upset. Um, my weight is still kind of an issue. I don't like people saying I look great. I don't look great. Um, every people that I bump into in the hallways, my neighbors or friends, they're like, "Oh my God, you look so good." No, I'm 150 pounds. That is not a cute look for me. I don't like it. I feel sick. Um, there have been a lot of bowel movement problems. So remember we started with this not be able to poop problem. Well, now we're into the let's stop it for a little while problems. Um, that was also an issue. There were a couple of midnight bed incidents that didn't quite make it all the way to the bathroom, and I had to resort back to some Depends, which as a 44-year-old man, to have to wear Depends throughout the day because my body doesn't know how to act is quite sad and depressing. It's there is a very humiliating, humbling factor that comes with that, and you, I stopped feeling like a man for a little while. I just didn't feel like I was a man anymore. That I had to wear a pamper to bed so that I wouldn't have an accident. And where you're walking around and just a little pass of gas. It's not just that sometimes your heart breaks and it breaks for me that I have no control over that. And um, that took a little bit. Um, and I know a lot of people say, hey, next week it's another week of chemo and then we're done and we're out of here. But let me tell you, this is one of the darkest tunnels that I've been through in my life. And that's counting surviving AIDS and going to rehab for crack. I went through detox for that. And This is the hardest shit I've ever done, no pun intended. But to be a 44-year-old man who can't eat and can't control his body is just one of the saddest things for me. To see me to have help getting up and sitting down on the couch when just months ago I was running around and volunteering and doing public speaking and working and doing all kinds of stuff, and then all of a sudden my whole calendar is completely shut down, and all I can do and all the most energy I have is to sit and watch television because I can't do anything else. I'm not even get on the computer and just type or say hi to people. That's for me, somebody like me to look at me like that is so sad. And I felt very sad for me. And I think that's another reason I couldn't come on screen, because I just felt sad for me and I didn't know how to feel better. And there was nothing available around me that I could grasp onto to make me feel better. Because everything reminded me of being at another place in my life, and it just but I have my friend Cece to thank. She came over one day and there was a spiritual game that we play, and she sat and played with me, and uh, we figured out that I was needing my mom to come and hold me for a little bit and just reassure me that everything was going to be okay. But then realistically, she's never going to be able to do that, and it was up to me to hold, to go back and grab that memory and bring it to life, um, and take care of myself like my mom would. And that was the aha moment this weekend. And when Christian showed up, and I was like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take care of me like my mom would, and we're going to do things different. And there's the big change. And yesterday I had a tostada with beans and cheese, and it was the best freaking food ever. Today we had this delicious fish with rice and vegetables, and I ate it up, and it was yummy. And I've been eating more today, and my energy today is probably 100% better than yesterday. It's not where we want it to be, but it's only Tuesday, so we'll see where we get there by Friday. We need to get at a high level of a little bit fattier. We need to get more energy for Monday when we start chemo. Uh, so hopefully, no, we're gonna get there because I'm doing things the Mexican way. We're taking care of me the way my mom would take care of me when I was diagnosed in 2000. She didn't read any pamphlets. She didn't need any health menus and booklets and diet plans. She was like, I'm gonna fat you up the way that mama's gonna fat you up, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna fatten me up the way my mom would do it, and it's working. Let me tell you, if you had seen me on Sunday, uh, my energy was not where it is today, and I'm grateful for that. There's still a couple more weeks to tread, and but I'm very confident that we're gonna do this well. I feel good. So tonight we're having fish tacos for dinner, and I'm so looking forward to it. There's nothing like a tortilla man to take care of everything. But I'm back, guys. Um, so hopefully this week there'll be a couple more videos this week, and we can see the progress. And then, of course, during chemo, I will definitely do the videos so you guys know what's going on. And then my sister's going to be here in a couple of weeks, so that's definitely a motivator for me to get better. And I'm waiting for some of those things that she knows that I like, that only she knows how to make. And I'm not even going to attempt to cook them because I'm waiting for her to make them. So Nancy, if you're watching this, I'm waiting for your food. And what a great card, man. Door to Spirit. Door to Spirit's open. The angels, I'll say this for me, but this goes for you too. My guardian angels, my spirit guides, God, the universe, they're just as opening the spirit for me and saying, now that you've found your spirit again, let that push you through. Let that open the doors and let that guide you. Because fear was guiding you before, and that was keeping you from moving forward. Fear is just a trickster. Fear will make you believe that it's guiding you and it's protecting you and it's keeping you from harm. But what fear is doing for you is it's keeping you from being better. So I recommend this to anybody today. If you are standing at that doorway thinking, oh, I'm a little scared, I'm just going to be cautious and not going to do anything, think again, because sometimes fear is just keeping you from becoming a better you. And if that's what it is, pray to your spirits, pray to your angels, pray to your spirit guides to show you the way. And if it's not the same as what fear is teaching you, then fear is wrong. You need to jump through that door. Because if I was still sitting in fear, I would not be eating today, and I would probably end up in the hospital or something. So I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow.